Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Bruce Wang, and in today's video, we're going to be going over, will there be a crash in 2021? So drop a like button if you guys are trying to, I see a lot of dislikes coming on here. So drop a like button if you guys are brand new to the channel. And we're going to be talking about a lot about the stock market today, specifically, you know, if there's going to be a crash or not, my thoughts on that. Also, we'll give you guys some updates on GME, AMC, Tree Gang, all of that stuff as well. I don't know, did the Tree Gang stuff die out yet? I've been kind of just like watching it. There's been a lot of crashes when it comes to certain stocks, but has there or will there be a crash in the next few months? Who knows? Personally, I'm just going to come out and say I think it's going to be a flat year, especially. But there is a lot of good news coming out with the stimulus checks. $1,400 per person. If it does get passed, I think it will get passed eventually. That's why a lot of these stimulus check videos are doing so well. But let's jump into the portfolio and give you guys a quick look at what's going on with everything that I own. So I just updated this. And again, if you guys have not signed up for, because I'm planning on leaving Robinhood, but I'm going to keep a lot of my money in there just so I can do some options trading still. But let's jump into the screen share really quickly. All right, so here is the portfolio value. So I just updated this last night for my Discord members. If you guys haven't signed up for my Discord yet, go sign up. Links are going to be in the description. So how are we going to do this? Let me just zoom in on here. So this is my current portfolio, guys. This is everything, all right? So if my stock portfolio crashes, this could drop by 50%, and this could just go back to 100,000, which is very unlikely in my opinion, but, you know, I'm always going to be ready. One thing that I will tell you guys is make sure you have cash saved up. Make sure that you have cash saved up. I have a lot of cash waiting on the sideline just in case anything does happen. Man, I'm just speaking the truth, guys. You guys can dislike this video all you guys like, but I'm prepared for a crash if it does happen. And I think everybody should be prepared for a crash if it does happen as well. Portfolio is sitting at almost $200,000. A lot of this has came because of you know, if I added in GME and I sold at the top, which I'm pretty sure not a lot of us did, I'm still got diamond hands and everything. But basically, a lot of this has come from just me reinvesting over time, and that's how I usually make my money in the stock market. So let me get this a lot easier for you guys to see. And here we go. So this is what it's looking like. I'm going to scroll up here. You guys can see my entire portfolio. Everything is in the green except for GME. If you look at GME right here, you can see that it's down 40%. My average cost is $87.84. I hold 100 shares. I only have just like a handful of stocks that are in the red, but basically everything is green. And I've held through this entire, look at this. This is Tesla up 39%. Amazing. And here we go. A surprise to me, Verizon is down 7%. This is, I'm not really sure why Verizon is down 7%. This is something I have to look into. What do you guys need me to cover? Let me know, and I'll cover that in today's video as well. Today, we're just going to chill out. You know, Valentine's Day was yesterday. I know a lot of you guys are probably single, just chilling at home, and no girlfriends, you know, just hanging out. Your girlfriend's probably hanging out with your boyfriend, her boyfriend, if you know what I mean. But let's see. We are sitting in, this is a great way to generate income on my portfolio is through dividends. This is what I've been doing for the last 2+ years now. And eventually this is going to be a substitute every single month. I'm hoping to generate between like $1,000 to $3,000 a month in dividends every single month from this. And this is going to help me supplement a lot of costs when it comes to my expenses every single month. So currently it's sitting at just under $5,000. I rearranged some of my portfolio and I sold some of my dividend stocks for other growth stocks. So that's why my portfolio has been growing a lot quicker lately than instead of the dividends. Damn, a lot of hate going on in the chat here. Fake news. We got fake news. We got what are you guys talking about? We're gonna jump into GME and everything as well. And I'm planning on actually buying a little bit more GME just to lower my average cost basis, but we'll go over that after this dividend update. So a lot of you guys are in here because of GME. A lot of you guys are up here in here because of a lot of these other, growth stocks, such as the Tree Gang stocks, Sundial and everything. But, majority of my investments is already in these types of investments here where it's generating me a lot of income. So this is the next 30 days. This is what I'm going to get paid out in the next 30 days. Take a look at that. How many paychecks am I going to be getting in the next 30 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paychecks. On top of that, I'm getting paychecks from YouTube. I'm getting paychecks from my regular day job, getting paychecks from some affiliate money. If you only have one job, one salary, that means you're one step away from being broke. That's some real talk right here. Eventually, over time, this is going to be generating me enough money so that, I can just live off of it. My expenses every single month is roughly $5,000. So this is already saving me about a month's worth of expenses. All right, let's jump into Robinhood. So if you guys are just jumping in here, we're going to be going over, will the stock market be crashing in 2021? If it does, I really highly doubt that the stock market is going to crash in 2021. That's just my opinion. Why? Why do I believe that is not going to crash? Mainly because the government is going to do everything that they can to stimulate the economy with stimulus, $1,400 per every person. So I highly doubt that's going to happen. On top of that, everyone's going to start going back to work. That's the only thing that I think will hold back on for us. If these cities like California, New York, if they don't open up, just let everybody go to work. There's a lot of other countries out there, like in Russia. I'm pretty sure everybody's going back to work. In China, everybody's going back to work. They don't just close down the entire economy. Yes, this is the mindset you have to have, just like Jason. If the stock market does crash, use it as an opportunity to buy more. All right, so let's jump into my portfolio on Robinhood. This is the portfolio where I'm basically generating the most income from my options, cash covered calls, and dividends. This is where I'm generating the most amount of income. And I'm just going to be leaving this here because I've been trying to get to 100,000. The first 100,000 that you make will always be the most difficult first 100,000. After your first 100,000, it's just going to get faster and faster to accumulate money, depending on if you're doing like crazy, risky FOMO and type of investments. Okay. Just from experience, from me talking with other experienced investors as well, they say the first 100,000 will be the most difficult. Like the first million will be the most difficult. I'm not saying that I'm going to be selling everything. I'm more of a buy and hold investor anyway, so I never sell. I'm seeing everybody saying sell, buy the dip. In this video, we're going to have conversations about, just the stock market crash. It happened last year, right? So let's jump into the portfolio here. I can show you. This is what my portfolio looked like. Damn, you don't even see this blip anymore that during that crash. So in March of 2020, this is the initial crash. You can see my portfolio is down like 9+%. But my entire portfolio was probably down 15%. So I was down maybe $20,000 during that time, which is definitely big chunk of my portfolio. I was panicking. I did panic sell some of my positions, but the idea that I had at the time was I panic sold a lot of the more risky investments that I had, and then I bought more of the more solid companies that I knew would. Damn, that was a fire truck. So I bought these solid companies. All right, that fire truck again. So I bought more of the companies that I liked, like here we go. I had Realty Income up in here. I had AT&T, Square, Apple. So basically, I sold off those and I bought these types of companies. Nike as well. So yes, I'm seeing a comment here, a great comment. No emotions while investing. This is a great comment because you're buying stocks, right? You're saying, oh, I love these stocks. I like that stock. But that stock doesn't even know who you are. It doesn't even know who you are, all right? Don't, go into these types of investments with like, I love that, I hate that, I love that, I hate that. It's just, is this going to be a good investment for me over the long run? Yes, you can say all those stuff, you can have those feelings, but just remember that these stocks don't love you back. So if this portfolio crashes, let's say, 10% is usually a stock market correction. Anything beyond 10% is going to be a crash. I think it was like 15 to 20% that would be considered a crash. So that's how stock market crashes are categorized. I'm just going to double check that so I'm not wrong. All right. So this is just talking about all of the other stock market crashes. So if you just got in, right? I believe a lot of you guys just got into the stock market, so you probably don't even know about all of their previous crashes. Probably only other than the last one. So let's jump into Wikipedia real quick. There's been dozens of crashes over the last 100 years. And what's the best way to do this? What is the best way to do this? I'm going to be jumping into the chat here. We have almost 1,000 people watching the live stream. Welcome. Hodl, hodl, hodl. I see a lot of people hodling. Hold on for dear life. Drop a like if you guys haven't. I'm reading into the chat. Somebody wants to know, I want to hear how GME will. Oh, yeah. I already told you that I will be looking to buy more GME if it does dip down a little bit further. Correct? So this is what GME is doing. I know a lot of you guys are here because of GME and been following me for GME stuff, but yeah, we can talk about GME really quickly. Let's look at GME over the last week. Over the last week, it still doesn't look good. Ever since February, GME's just been crashing. So I'm thinking GME is gonna stick around this level of like in between $60 and $40. Let's see, the most it crashed ever since its all-time highs were $46, $45. Not counting this peak here on February 8th, it was $70. This peak here looks to be a lot easier, 61 and 42 cents. So I'm thinking GME is just going to stick around these levels of like 45 to 65. So anybody that wants to lower their cost average, I think now might be a great time. Buying, I'm probably going to buy like very little amounts until I'm just going to continue to buy very little amounts. Currently, I'm doing what is known as covered calls here. So every single week, I'm updating my covered calls. In the last one, I made $220 in premium. So I've been doing this ever since last week. And last week, I made like $700 in premiums. So this is a very simple... I'm going to look down here. This is a very simple way to generate income on stocks because I'm holding, right? Your cash covered calls is another way to call it selling call options, writing calls. So here we go. This is my latest one. I got a $220 premium for selling this contract. This one is a strike price at $100. And this expires February 26th. So this expires in about 2 weeks. And this one is a buy to close. So I had to pay $64 to close this one out. This was my previous one, and another previous one here, February 8th. So this is the one where, when everything started to crash down. So I got in a pretty good price here, $715. Imagine how many shares you could buy right now with $715. You can probably buy, what is that, to 14 plus shares currently. So if it does dip down, I might buy a little bit more, 5 to 10 shares, and wait for it to. It's going to be very volatile from here on out. Believe me, guys. But I still think that this is going to be a turnaround play. Ryan Cohen is going to turn around the company. I've been doing a lot of back end research here. I've been looking at their website. This is the GameStop website. All right. So what I'm thinking is going to happen with like all the GME stores, basically Ryan Cohen is going to turn it into more of they're going to close down a lot. They're going to close down almost every single GameStop store in every single mall. And they're going to have like probably bigger ones still open at like the bigger areas, like the major cities, very similar to how Apple is doing it, where they have like giant Apple stores like at Manhattan, like all these big cities where they have like really, I forgot what is the word I'm looking for. It's not storefront, but it's like a major Apple store. So this is the one that's closest to me, which is in New Hampshire. But I don't know, what is the word called? Apple major stores. If the chat can help me out here. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Flagship stores. Thank you. Thank you, Robert Chen. That's what I'm trying to say here. So GME is going to have these flagship stores still open, and these guys are generating cash here. So they have like present. I'm pretty sure. How many of you guys, tell me how many of you guys have been on the GameStop store and bought GameStop during the same time or previously before you bought GameStop? Did you guys do any research into buying GameStop before you jumped into the GameStop store? Let me know. So, these guys, they don't just sell games. What is this? Buy 2, get 1 free, all pre-owned games. This, I don't know how this is going to continue on, because this might be a dying thing where you can buy hard copies of these games. I think these are going to be less and less popular as time goes on, where you can just download content from online, which is exactly what's going on right now. But they do sell, peripherals. They sell toys. What is this? Funko Pops. This is like a really niche thing. If you guys don't really know what this is, it's basically, all of the popular pop culture stuff. They turn it into like a figurine where you guys can buy it. So this is like Ronald McDonald's, this Pokemon stuff. Game consoles are probably going to be really big moneymaker for them still, because where do you guys like get your hardware fixed? Or where do you guys get your video games fixed, controllers and all that stuff? Do you bring it in, or do you send it back? And when you do send it back, like how long does it take you to get a new one? So, there are still ways for these guys to make money. And I think right now they're still building their all-star team. They're going to close down these shops. They're going to, lower their overhead costs as much as possible. And damn, man, did you guys see all these new Pokemon channels where they just open up Pokemon cards, and these like first edition box sets? They're worth like $200,000 a piece. Insane. Maybe a lot of these still are collectibles. I don't think these will be worth anything in the future, but this could be like just selling merchandise. So one thing that I noticed, right, that these guys do really well is email marketing. And like as a business person myself, I know exactly how powerful email marketing is. So, over the last 20 plus years that these guys have been open, these guys have collected emails. These guys have created like a giant list of customer base that, they can target again and again and again. So with Ryan Cohen and knowing how he does this subscription based model business like Chewy, this is where I see GameStop going in that type of direction still. They're going to get it now with same day delivery, pick it up in store. I'm not sure how much Ryan Cohen has his hands in like designing this website and designing the storefront and all this right now, but definitely in the coming months where all these all-star hires are going to start working, which is March 1st, 2021, this is going to be a turnaround play. And I do believe that GameStop is definitely worth roughly around $40, right? At minimum, it's going to be worth $20. That's where all these short sellers were attacking, right? That's where short sellers had their stops, right? At $40. I mean, at $20. So at minimum is at $20. But in my eyes, I see GameStop sitting around 40. Currently, it's worth $52.90. With a low possibility that a short squeeze still could happen. Oil is going to rocket very soon. All right, so there's been a lot of due diligence on Wall Street Bets talking about oil. Oil. So I've already been in oil over the past year, I would say. Past year. So for anybody that's been following me and got into oil roughly at the same time I did, you guys would be up a decent amount, okay? So here's my oil play. I'm all for recovery stocks, all right? I'm all for it. And I do believe oil will rebound within the next year. ExxonMobil is my biggest play here at $50.60 per share. This is one share of ExxonMobil is less than one share of GameStop. Believe that? So let's see. Over the last year, basically it's down 17%, and over the last 5 years, it's down 40%. So its all-time high in the last year was in 2016. And this is the crash here, all right? And then another crash in October. So this is where I started going in heavy. And if we take a look here, my average cost is $43.44. So do I still think it's a good idea to jump into oil? Because I really do think oil is a good play. And on top of that, ExxonMobil is paying a really nice fat dividend. So there's a lot of people telling me about like how they're going to be cutting their dividends. But if you guys go into the earnings call, if you guys listen to what the CEO says in his interviews and just looking at their balance sheet, they have enough cash coming in to cover their dividends. So I'm not too worried about that. These guys have been paying dividends forever, all right? At least 50 plus years now. Let's take a look. So total return here is almost 17%, about $3,500. I see people asking me for price targets. Look at this. This is my dividend for next month in March 10th, 2021. I'm going to get paid out $435 in dividends. I didn't have to work for that, all right? I just invested my money into a dividend company and they're paying me out every single quarter. This is what is known as buying assets. This is what is known as passive income. So I'm saying people calling it junk. What kind of junk pays you money for holding it? I don't know, man. So here are some analyst price targets. Fair value sitting at $74. If you basically sold off the entire, right? If you sold everything from the company to another oil company, imagine you do that, right? Each share is going to be worth roughly $74. And right now it's trading well below $74. So I'm not personally going more into GME. I own a lot already, 500 shares, which is $25,000. $25,000. This is one of my biggest holdings in my portfolio. One thing I'm considering doing is buying some call options on this, really far out call options, maybe January 21st of the next year. and buying it maybe at the $55 and holding like 5 of them. So if I bought 5 of these, let's see how much it's going to be worth. So that's going to be roughly $2,375. And if the price does recover into the $75 range, I'm basically going to make bank on that. So this is something I'm considering doing. So you guys are going to be the first to know. You guys are going to be the first to know. Oh man, Will Link, thanks for the subscribe. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe right now. I just linked that up. I completely forgot, and that is loud. Oh man, you guys are gonna blow up this this live stream right now with the subscribe button. And all right, so that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Thanks, Robert, for reminding me. So I think a lot of oil stocks now are gonna make their way onto Wall Street Bets. It's been lingering in the background. All right, I've been on Wall Street Bets forever. All right, I just been on it every single day, reading the top post, and every so often I see a oil due diligence post. So that means potentially, man, you guys, thanks for the subscribes, guys. You guys are awesome. We have 1,000 people in here, and we're talking about what could be the next hype stock right now, and I'm considering that ExxonMobil might be it. So ExxonMobil has a lot of things going, and if the hype comes around from Wall Street Bets, dude, we're gonna be rocketing to the moon. So, you know, I might be planning to buy those call options very soon, maybe probably next week. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys are in ExxonMobil or not. I'm seeing a lot of people jumping into. Everyone subscribing now. Thank you guys for the subs. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. I'm personally not pumping any stocks. I'm just getting ready if it does happen. So, you know, we already had the GME play. We've already had the wheat stocks play. Let me know if you guys are still holding those. I'm still holding GME. Let me know if you guys are still holding any of these wheat stocks, because it's tough, man. It's tough. So we're seeing Alexa saying she's in Chevron. Chevron and Exxon, they're basically, in my opinion, Exxon is better for dividends. Chevron is better overall. That's my opinion. I own both, but I own a lot more ExxonMobil. I need a 4K camera. Do you guys need to see like the wrinkles on my face? That's the only reason why I'm not going 4K right now. So right now I'm in the chat. I'm reading what you guys are saying. All right, so they won't pump Exxon. They will go after low float oil stocks and penny stocks. HUSA is one they will definitely be pumping because it's low float and only 2%. So I don't know what HUSA is, but I'll definitely take a look here really quickly. Honestly, I don't think anybody can predict what Wall Street Bets is going to do. I don't know anybody who called it right, other than Deep Effing Value, but he was like 1 year too early. So let's see. We're looking at HUSA. Apparently, it is a oil or energy company here. Houston's American Energy. Market cap of $20 million. 2 employees. Like, what is this? What is this? What kind of company has 2 employees that is worth $21 million? That's really tough for me to get my head around. So I need to do more research into this. It looks kind of interesting. But definitely oil is something I've seen, and I'm ready to get behind if it does pop up into the Wall Street Bets. And basically, let's see if there's anything else here. There's not much over the weekend. Dude, this has been the longest weekend. It feels like the longest weekend of my life. Like back in the days when I was in college, when I was in high school, I couldn't wait for the weekends. But now, since I'm in the stock market, I can't wait for the markets to open again. And like that's how I've been planning my days. So over this weekend, it's been pretty boring. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are feeling the same way. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of people coming in with the chats about EV stocks. So I think a lot of the people that sold out of ExxonMobil basically transferred a lot of their ExxonMobil position into Tesla and a lot of these other EV companies. I'm not a channel that focuses too much on EV companies like Tesla and NIO. I kind of leave that for Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, he's like a EV expert at the moment. I know a little bit about it. The way that I'm invested in EV is through my different investments in like Alibaba. Alibaba, they own like 2 EV companies, but they're based in China. On top of that, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about CCIV. CCIV is it's way too far ahead, man. CCIV. So I think this stock has been pumped to death by StockMo. StockMo is another really like a stock channel like mine, but his channel is like a lot bigger. And dude, this guy, he basically talks about Churchill Capital every single day. And you guys have to know that this is not a done deal, all right? This SPAC could still not fall through. So Lucid is the company that is rumored to be merging with Churchill Capital. And whenever this has been a SPAC since what? For the last, since September 8th, 2020. So they started this company last year. And dude, whenever a SPAC comes onto the market, it's worth roughly around $10, all right? And Churchill Capital now is worth $40. Unbelievable. 300% since it got onto the market. And this is just through rumors and through hype. So, this Churchill Capital, I would say, is more of a YouTube hype stock than a Wall Street Bets hype stock, just because I know for a fact everybody on YouTube is talking about the rumor that Lucid is going to be merging with Churchill Capital, and Lucid is going to be the new Tesla, or NIO is going to be the new Tesla. So let's jump into NIO really quickly. NIO is a Chinese brand or Chinese-backed company. One thing I know is America, like especially the American government, they love to crap on China, a communist country, and all this stuff, but the retail investors are willing to throw in money into a Chinese company though, like Alibaba and NIO. So just that spectrum of hate and love and money in between, I guess it's kind of interesting. So NIO is right now sitting at $60, and it's been hovering around $60 for like the last 3 months now, ever since I started to do some deep dives into here. So it's reached, over $60 in the last 3 months. So the first time was January 11th. Second time was, let's see if I can hit this, January 22nd. And a few days ago, about 5 days ago, 6 days ago on February 9th. So right now it's just hovering between $55 and $60. So, on the low end, if you guys can get in on 55, it is at least will hit $60 again, I think. So what do you guys think of the new Tesla and are you guys invested right now? Are you just passing up on it? Are you looking for other investments that are going to do better? I think like NIO and Churchill Capital, it's already too far gone, man. Like how much more can it grow? So NIO is $60 per share, market cap of $100 billion. Everybody in this chat that is buying NIO right now is basically giving money to the Chinese government because NIO is well connected with the Chinese government. Just letting you guys know that, it is what it is. It is what it is. So analysts are saying that it's a buy. I don't know if there's any Morningstar reports here. So this is what I was doing. I bought some sell puts on here, and I think I made over $100 on this. Yeah, over $100 within 3 days of just holding it. This is how I make money. I make money off of the calls off the sell puts and stuff like that. So I'm jumping back into the chat here. We have 1,000. Welcome. 1,000 of you guys. Welcome to the chat. You know, we're talking about the next crash. And I believe that I think GME almost crashed the market. Almost crashed the stock market the last time. So I think the next crash is going to come from SPACs. Special, what does the P stand for in SPACs? Special Acquisitions Company, but I forgot what the P stands for. Basically, a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company. And a SPAC is like a blank check company. It's like a shell company. And the only important thing about a SPAC you have to know is the board of directors. You have to make sure that these guys are legit. Like there's Chamath, he owns a few SPACs himself, and he's the head on the board. Or Bronson, the CEO or the head of the board for Virgin Galactic. You have to make sure that these guys are legit and these guys have a good track record. Like if you're looking at CCIV, I don't know who this guy is, but basically you're trusting your money into the hands of this man right here. I can't even find where he is. Michael Klein. So I'm jumping back into the chat here. And like I said, I think SPACs are going to be the thing that crashes the stock market. That or maybe some major inflation issues, because I can only imagine how much more money they're going to print out. We have some apes in here as well saying GME to the moon. We are drinking Monster today. Let me know if you guys are bullish with the markets. Do you guys think it's still going to see all-time highs every single month again and again for the next year? Do you guys think there will be a crash, coming this year or next year anytime soon? This is something is good to talk about. It's something to prepare for. I'm always prepared. Always prepared. ExxonMobil short squeeze. I never heard of that. I don't think you can short squeeze a. How much is ExxonMobil worth right now? I can only imagine how much money you would need to short squeeze ExxonMobil. I think it's $200 billion. Market cap of $200 billion. I don't know, man. Easier said than done. Chip shortage. AMD. That's interesting. The crash will come when the stimulus ends. Yes, I believe that too. I think most people that get stimulus checks, they put their money in the stock market, or they're buying, like they're really stimulating the economy. They're not using it for, I don't know. I could just be completely wrong. Where is Brian Jung hiding? Brian Jung, I haven't talked to him in a few days. I probably gotta ask him, but I don't think he's hiding. He's just chilling. Buy PayPal and buy Square. So I do own Square, and I did not want to buy PayPal. That would just be redundant to have like two companies that doing the same thing. Square has PayPal has Venmo, and Square is obviously the Cash App. So we're gonna jump into Square really quickly, and Square also has another side of the business where they help small businesses, like basically help them in the retail space. Collect payments with credit cards and like cash registers, and they basically modernize the cash registering system for small businesses. Currently, I'm up a lot with Square, and this is not counting all the cash covered. What is it? The sell puts I've done on this over the past few months. So if I've seen a lot of people talk about, what I'm going to be doing, when I'm going to switch out of Robinhood. I'm not planning to take any money out of Robinhood. Whatever money that's in there right now is going to be in there. It's going to continue to generate, dividends for me. It's going to continue to, I'm going to continue to use this portfolio to, do options trading on. So this is already doing its job and what I want it to do. But, I still have, all right, here's my plan, guys. So we have M1 Finance. I think for the next few weeks or, the next few episodes of like on my regular channel, I'll be talking about M1 Finance, which is what I've been investing in over the past 2 years. So I'm going to pull this up right now for you guys. So this is my portfolio. And I think it's cool that everybody can follow along with me with this portfolio as well, because I know a lot of you guys, don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars in your portfolio, but this one, it's a smaller account, right? $40,000, up 57% in a money weighted return. This is what I'm holding here. This one is, again, no speculation stocks in here, all legit companies. So I don't know how boring that is for you guys, other than Tesla. I haven't withdrawn any money from here. It's just been going back in, getting reinvested. I've did some trading in here, selling some of my older stocks, but M1 Finance, if you guys want, links are going to be in the description for that. Joshua, bro, I'm broke net of 5K. Are you trying to say your net worth is 5K? So some people, I'm willing to share it with you guys. So this is a Bruce Wang portfolio. Links, I'm sharing my portfolio in the links in the description if you guys want to see exactly what this is. But this is how I'm breaking it down here. So this is a lot more conservative than my Robinhood portfolio. So anybody that wants something safer, this is definitely where to look. All right, we got technology, 18% in technology. This is where I want it. We have 16% in consumer cyclical. And these are basically all of the industries within the stock market, right? Minus utilities. I took out utilities just because it wasn't working for me in this portfolio. And technology is always going to be the biggest because this is the one that I understand the most, right? We got Intel, Microsoft, Cisco Systems, we have Apple, and we have IBM. A lot of these companies, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, and really good dividend payers. If you're going to consumer cyclical, this is what's in here. We got Tesla, we got Amazon, Lowe's, McDonald's. I think for a lot of people, if you guys just owned Amazon in your portfolio, you guys would be good, man. These guys have their hands in everything. Everything. That's why on Robinhood, I'm going so hard into Alibaba, because I don't think Alibaba has seen as good of a push as Amazon right now. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys still, from this point on, are you guys still going to be buying meme stocks? Are you going to be investing more into like solid companies like Tesla, Amazon, or you still going to chase the hype and everything? I'm going to be doing 70 to 80% solid investments and maybe 20% into these meme stocks, just because I still own GME, so that's already taken a lot of it, but definitely I'm looking to add in another, some hype train type of stock here. Maybe ExxonMobil. If you guys go on to Reddit and pump it high enough, you guys might be able to move the markets, man. I'm just saying this is what you could do. I'm not telling you guys to do it, all right? Not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only. Damn, so Brian Jung, he sent me a shirt. I forgot to wear it. I'm wearing my Patagonia fleece today. So if you guys are looking in there, it's going to be down there. And M1 Finance, I have a bunch of videos on M1 Finance. I'm going to be doing an update on this. So this is more of a long-term hold type of portfolio where 10, 20 years down the line, this is still going to be around, right? I have my Roth IRA in here as well. So guys, if you look at my transfer, this is how much money I have in here. All right. I have over $100,000 in here. So, I believe in M1 Finance. I'm heavily invested in M1 Finance. I've been using them for the last 2 years. So that's just me. I trust M1 Finance. I don't think, they have a lot of features that's been opening up. Like if I want to borrow money on margin, they allow me to do that as well. I can borrow up to $14,000 on 2%. You can't get this type of loan anywhere else, and you can do so much stuff with this. Some other things that I want to say is, like, if you do total balance here, this is how much, like, I get 1% back, all right, for having this much money into their total balance. And if you guys are trying to get into M1 Finance, it's more of a, it's better. It's not day trading, because you're not going to be able to day trade on here. They only have 2 trading windows, right? This is next day trading window. You only get 2. You get one at 9:30 and you get one at 3 p.m. because this is M1 Plus. So basically, it forces you to make a good decision, right? Are you going to be selling? Are you going to be holding? What are you going to do? So this is more for medium-term holds and long-term holds. It's not really good for, you can do it for day trading, but I don't recommend it at all. So I'm jumping into, I know a lot of you guys have like questions about this, so I'm going to answer them if I can. M1 does look awfully convenient. I should start at least my dividend account there. Definitely start a dividend account. If you're going to do that, start it in a Roth IRA, because you're going to get a lot of tax advantages. You're going to be able to have your dividends grow tax-free, and your capital gains are going to be tax-free as well when you start taking them out after you retire. Lastly, what do I want to show you guys? Lastly, I want to show you guys add account here. All right. So they just opened this Custodial Accounts, which is awesome. All right. So if you guys want to, open a account for your child, you can do that. All right. Your child, or for minor, this is going to be where you go. So they've been updating a lot of the features here. So yes, a lot of you guys are probably like, what, 18? So you guys don't have to worry about that, but maybe your parents can open one up for you. Robin, this is what we're going over right now. Where will I be going after Robinhood? And like I said, M1 Finance is going to be there, and I have Webull as well. I can show you guys the Webull account, but M1 Finance is exactly where I'll be putting a lot of my money in. So right now I'm logging into my Webull account, so I can show you like what it's looking like right now. Alrighty then. This is what Webull is looking like. So the one thing about Webull is it's a little bit complicated to see, but if I shrink my face a little bit, you guys can actually see what's in here. So in here, it's account net worth is roughly $3,000, and I have a few holdings here, like in Yelp, Camping World, Leslie, Carpenter Tech, Asana, New York Times. These are just like general stocks that I've been playing around with, and I'm trying to swing trade with. Yelp is one thing that's been you can see I'm up like almost $100 on this. So Yelp is one of those that I've been heavily trying to invest in lately. So when you see this, like, I think it's pretty complicated. So that's why I don't recommend it for people that are just beginning, but they have such a great program where if you just sign up, you can get 2 free stocks. Like nowhere else you can get that. Even on Robinhood, you can't get 2 free stocks. You only get 1 free stock if you sign up. And they're worth up to like what, $1,500, $1,600. So if you guys still want to do like options trading and stuff, this is where you can do it, because I don't think M1 can do options trading. We got our first dono. All right, so can you look at the company EasyJet? Is a British travel company, and what people use for this cheap travel. Last 3 years at August times per year is over 1K. EasyJet. Let's look up EasyJet, guys. So anything when revolving airline stocks is going to be a recovery stock. This is something that you basically just have to wait. You just have to wait. And for people who are patient, for anybody that's patient and can wait it out, definitely, I think a lot of people will do really well with that. So let's see, over the last year, so this was in March, February, bam, crash in March. It went from $20 basically all the way to $5. So if you got in early around $5, you guys would be up, 50% already? And so, this is what it was pre-pandemic, so this is where it could go back up to, right? So you just got to wait it out. You got to wait out. The vaccines have to come out. Stimulus is going to come out. EasyJet, ADR. So this is a British company, like he said. Let's look at their description here. EasyJet is a EasyJet is British multinational low-cost airline at London Luton Airport. I've been to Heathrow. I've never been to Luton Airport. Interesting. It operates domestic, international, scheduled over 1,000 routes in more than 30 countries via affiliate airlines, EasyJet, UK, Easy. Interesting. Personally, I'm not going to be investing in EasyJet. I was looking at JetBlue, but I think a lot of these companies will have the same issues. The business model for airlines is not that good if you think about it, because it's like a one-time thing. Not many people fly over and over again unless like you're a business in a like type business that you have to be at a different area. So, since the pandemic, a lot of these businesses has been closed and they're doing remote work. So that's another downside. That's another like bearish point for, flying. A lot of people just hosting their meetings now on Zoom, on Skype. So it's tough. These airlines, they're going to be tough. Is AMC dead? AMC is 100% not dead. AMC is going to be another recovery type stock. And like I said, like we're going to be going back to normal life anytime soon. Like not anytime soon now, but within maybe the next 1 to 2 years, all right? If you're patient, if you can buy a legit company that can survive the pandemic and you're willing to wait it out, you will be rewarded handsomely, in my opinion. That's just pure speculation. Like AMC is not going to go bankrupt anytime soon. I think they raised money so they don't have to go bankrupt. So we're looking at AMC stock. I was considering buying AMC stock after I saw that Jeremy from Financial Education, he made a video about going ham with AMC. He said he was going to buy like 10K or something like that. So I was thinking about maybe buying like maybe 1K. If he's going to buy 10, I can afford 1,000 or a few thousand shares worth of this. A few hundred shares worth of this. So just like if anybody is waiting to wait it out, look at all the recovery stocks. And, you're going to find companies that you gravitate to. You're going to like probably be using a lot of them as well or have used them. So just look them up. Exactly. Everyone listens to Jared. Like his audience, the last time I checked, he had like almost 700,000 subscribers. So his channel, I'm not trying to say that he's a pumper or whatnot, but definitely he could get that stock moving if like he pushed it enough. Orlando, thank you for joining into the live stream the other day. Yes, for sure he sold some of their stock. Orlando, a lot of people were saying he was shorting AMC. He got a lot of heat for that, but all love from here, man. All love from here. People will try to make I think a lot of people should try to short GME as well. I know there was like this one YouTuber, Matt Money. He tried to short GME and he lost $50,000. So anybody who tried to short GME over the last 2-3 weeks probably lost a lot of money. Anybody who shorted AMC probably lost some money as well. Don't hate the players, man. Hate the game. All right, we got 1,000 people in here, man. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. And we're going to keep looking into Wall Street bets. So, is there going to be a stock market crash? Probably not. We already had one last year. And basically, we had like a V-shaped recovery. Will it happen again? Possibly. I think there would need to be like another strand of COVID, another strand of an illness. I think that might do it. And then like maybe the vaccine, maybe if the vaccine doesn't work, or the vaccine turns everybody into or turns everybody even more sick, stuff like that. So Kevin Alone is asking, what do you think about CCIV equals Lucid? Thanks, Kevin. We went over that probably like 30 minutes ago. And definitely I do think CCIV is overhyped at the moment. I think CCIV is going to be the next hype stock that gets crushed, especially if the rumors aren't true. So just be careful if you're going to be jumping into that. And we talked a lot about that. All right, so we got another dono from Kyle. How do you feel about investing in gold stocks right now? I do not invest in gold stocks. I just don't understand it. Like I have like some jewelry that's in gold, but it's only worth like $1,000 or so. I just don't understand gold stocks. I don't understand how it works. I think gold is at all-time high right now. Let's see gold prices. I know Peter Schiff. He is who you want to contact, all right, or you want to listen to if you want to talk about gold, because I think he owns like a gold company. We can take a look at gold prices. I have like an uncle who's a jeweler, and like he loves looking at gold prices. So today it's down $5? Gold prices in USD. How much is it though? $1,800 for I'm assuming 1 ounce of gold. I'm just not into this. I'm just not into gold right now. I did research it. I wanted to invest in it a while back when it was a lot cheaper, but I think I'm already too late to the game. We got more clickbait title. I'm trying to provide you guys with as much value as possible. We're looking at stocks that might crash the markets. We're looking at companies that might do well in a market crash as well. Gold has outperformed the S&P 500 for the last 20 years. That is an amazing stat that I cannot confirm or verify. So that's something I have to look into. But I'll let you know who Peter Schiff is. He's legit when it comes to commodities and gold. So this is how you spell his name. And one other thing, he hates Bitcoin. All right, he completely hates Bitcoin. So this is for my bro Kyle. This is who you want to go for to listen to if you want to know about gold. I think he has his own like brokerage that sells gold. So that's all you, man. We got 1,100 people in here. Thank you guys for joining me on this Monday. If the markets was open right now, I would be buying stocks. So we got another dono here that I'll be broadcasting. Why is this not popping up? Percentage of your portfolio to allocate to cash in 2021. This is a good question. Currently, I'm roughly, if you're looking at my entire portfolio, so real quick, if anybody that just came in here, this is my entire portfolio. I updated this last night, and we're almost close to cracking $200,000. I don't, I have my emergency fund, roughly $50,000. And everything else is, I have a fund for buying more real estate that I've been looking, but real estate right now is just too expensive. So that's basically where I've parked a lot of my cash. So there's a lot of cash for real estate, and there's a lot of cash for, buying back into stocks. And roughly that's going to be, 20% of my portfolio. So that it is what it is. Like, I have a decent amount, enough to buy more into this portfolio if I wanted to, but that's just, I don't need to have like a certain amount. I just have enough that I want to, if I want to buy back, because I think there's going to be a lot of industries that crash. So if we take a look at my, there could be a lot of industries that do crash. So just be careful and just be able to, jump back in if you guys see any opportunities here. Thoughts on RYCEY? I do not know what company that is. You can look it up really quickly. Rolls-Royce. Fun fact. I think Cambodia of Phnom Penh is the where you can find the most Rolls-Royce per capita. There's so many Rolls-Royces in the city of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. It's kind of crazy. Rolls-Royce is $1.38 per share. This company is worth $11 billion. This is like the epitome of luxury, guys. If you don't know what Rolls-Royce is, if you thought like a Mercedes-Benz was flashy, Rolls-Royce is like where the stupid money is. I would not be investing in Rolls-Royce, even though it does pay like a decent dividend, 1.34. It's just one of those companies where it's not going to be growing like crazy. Like, I think if you put money in Tesla, it'll grow a lot faster than putting money in Rolls-Royce right now. And there's no options trading on this as well. So we're looking into a lot of different stocks now. There's a lot of people donating some money, man. Thank you guys. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Hugo is asking a super chat question as well. If you had 10K to invest and you are just starting, what would you do? Sorry if it's a new question, but I'm trying to learn, and as your channel has helped a lot. Awesome question, Hugo. I definitely understand your... So if you're just starting out, right, I'm going to give you guys a link, all right? 3-fund portfolio. This is exactly how I started out. So the 3-fund portfolio is basically a very overall type of investment strategy where I think a lot of people can benefit from. So if you're really lazy, if you don't want to like look at thousands of stocks every single year, or like, every single day, look at stocks, this is a fund, right? Comprised of, the way I do it is basically these Vanguard ETFs is basically Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, which is everything, right? This is a piece of every single company in the whole entire stock market. And then we got like some international stocks in here as well. And then we got bonds. So I would dollar cost average into these funds. And that's exactly how I started. And once you get comfortable and once you have like a decent amount in there, you can start to, pick out individual stocks. Don't just start with individual stocks, because you could get completely crushed, especially if you're buying YOLO companies like GME and AMC and any of these wheat stocks. So if you guys have like felt that, right? If you guys got crushed by these types of stocks, investing in a broad ETF will give you a lot more diversity right off the bat. And it worked. Most individual stock pickers or hedge funds, they cannot beat an ETF like the S&P 500. All right. They underperform. Most hedge funds underperform the S&P 500 and a lot of the other index. So just understand that. If you're going to be a stock picker, right, and you're going to think you could beat hedge fund managers, like these people get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year to pick stocks and have their portfolio perform well, right? You're going up against people like Kathy Woods, right? That's your competition. If you think you can do better than them and pick individual stocks, like do it, try it. Or you could, invest in their ETFs. Kathy Woods is, she has a nickname in Asia. She's called like a money tree. I forgot which Asian country it was, but they call her the money tree. And her ETF or her investment fund is ARK. So arkinvest.com. You know, if you want to be rich like Kathy Woods, invest in companies that Kathy Woods are investing in, or invest in her ETF. If you want to be rich like Bezos, buy Amazon, right? If you want to be rich like Elon Musk, buy Tesla. This is how exactly they made their money. So if you want to make money like them, why would you not invest in their companies? That's just my thoughts. From Kevin Alone, your channel is awesome, bro. Been watching from Germany. Thank you. Germany. That's the one country I still have not been to. All right, so I don't know if we got sidetracked or what. ARK is one investment that I kind of want to put some money into, but dude, dope jacket. Thank you. This is my new Patagonia jacket. I just got it today in the mail. Vanguard is bad for the next 4 years. I don't believe so. Do you guys know how many people are invested in ETFs and are retired now because of Vanguard, because of their low expense ratio, because of their like track record as a company? Vanguard is like the gold standard when it comes to a brokerage firm. You know, everything that happened with Robinhood, none of that touched Vanguard. So we got a cool super chat from Alex. Thank you. Love your videos. I started my dividend portfolio following your advice. I've been watching since 2019. Thank you, Alex. I hope that my videos helped you make some money in the stock market. I'm pretty sure you have. If you've been following me for that long, you've probably seen similar gains to of what I've seen. Am I still holding GME? Come on. These diamond hands don't sell. That's the one thing that I'm good at. I'm good at holding. So a lot of people that are just getting in, don't forget to sub if you guys haven't subbed yet. I still holding GME. GME, I still have 100 shares. Not planning to sell. I'm thinking GME is going to recover. GME for me is a recovery stock by default. All right. You know, I've had diamond hands since Bitcoin came out. Okay. So if you guys wanted to see my Bitcoin portfolio, dude, if I sold at what, 3,000, I think that's the lowest it went. I've been buying since 15,000, 16, 17, even down to like 3, 4, 5. I've been buying ever since then. If I sold, I would have lost out on what is Bitcoin right now. So quick crypto update. Bitcoin is almost $50,000. Jesus, 50,000. I should have bought more Bitcoin, man. All right, so this is my Discord channel. If you guys have not joined my Discord yet, I'm gonna give you guys a link here so you guys can join. So there's a lot of people asking me questions on my Discord here, so I'm gonna be answering them really quickly. So here we go, all the way at the bottom. Are you still planning on moving your portfolio to M1 Finance? How will you do options since you do not have that feature? I'll probably just continue doing options on Robinhood, but I'm not moving my portfolio. Everything on Robinhood is going to stay on Robinhood, and I'm just going to continue to build my M1 Finance portfolio. Great questions by ATM. We got Hoodrich. Can you explain about the consequences of moving your money to another platform, like the penalty fee and taxes owed and when? So for anybody, this is a good question for anybody that wants to move their portfolios over to, you know, Webull or M1 Finance. You can do a transfer. You can do it's a very common thing to transfer from one brokerage to another. And typically, if your portfolio is really small, under a few $1,000s or whatever, they might charge you up to $75. If your portfolio is like 5,000 plus, you have to check on each brokerage. But if it's higher, mostly they're going to transfer it for free. And that process takes maybe a week or 2 weeks, something like that. It takes some time, all right? It's not instant. And you don't have to be worried about like selling your entire portfolio or anything. You don't have to sell everything and then move it over in cash. You can just do a regular transfer. But this is between like a taxable account and a taxable account. It has to be like the same. It can't be like a Roth IRA to a taxable account, nothing like that. Last question here. Do you think it's a good time to invest in pharmaceutical sector? So that's the one thing. I don't know much about pharmaceuticals. I know that I'm invested in Pfizer. I know that I'm invested in CVS. That's like my exposure to the pharmaceutical sector. So for anybody that wants to, like have their portfolio exposure to that, then that's what you would invest in. I'm not buying like bio engineering, like CRISPR and stuff like that. Like it might be a good idea, but I just don't have time to, invest in those type of companies or have time to research into that. All right, so we have some real life experience right here. So Q fam took 7 days to transfer to Webull. Awesome, 7 days should be roughly around. That's pretty good. That's pretty fast. Jonathan is saying 90% of drugs in research do not make it to the market. So that's another. Damn, man, I'm about to can't kick this guy out of the. Did not read the rules. About to kick this guy out real quick. Trying to promote himself. Get out of here, bro. All right, so let's jump into the chat really quickly. Thank you for another dono. We have 1,000 people in here, man. Awesome to see you guys on what is this, holiday? Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger said Bitcoin is not a good idea and will come to bad end. What's your thoughts? They said this last year. They said it last year, man. What was the price of Bitcoin last year? It was sitting at probably under $15,000. And today it's worth over $48,000. So if you listen to them, you didn't make money off Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin is like future technology. Not a lot of people are going to understand it. Especially people that did not grow up with like a phone in their hands. They might not understand it. It is very speculative still. Like I give them that. Like I'm still not 100% convinced that Bitcoin will be like the future currency. It's just a hedge against cash right now. And why you have to be asking yourself, why are institutionals, why is Tesla, why would they invest 1.5 billion into Bitcoin? Why would like institutions like JP Morgan or Chase, why would they buy into cryptocurrency? So just follow where the smart money is going, and you could make money like it is public. It is known to the public, especially where like these hedge funds where they put their money. So exactly like Orlando Miner just said, just know your risk. Exactly, just know your risk. If like you have 100% of your portfolio, maybe you want to put 1% into cryptocurrency, or you want to put 5% into cryptocurrency. So if crypto does come crashing down, your entire portfolio can still be, relatively safe. And for me, I currently just own Bitcoin. I have like $11 in Doge. I made $11. I made $30 in Doge so far. Great investment. Made my money back within a few days. So right now we're looking at the chat here. And what's up, guys? Give me something good, man. Give me something good. Give me a hard question. Drop a like if you guys haven't dropped a like yet. We are currently, let's jump into Wall Street bets. See if we can find something funny. Change up the, change up the chat a little bit. So I saw this scrolling through GoFundMe. Reddit stock advice, can no longer afford house. I'm assuming, and he needs $20,000. So GoFundMe is basically like a website where you can go to give charity to people, or You guys can like ask for money if like you've been in like a medical condition, like you got cancer and you can't afford it. You guys can go to a GoFundMe to ask the people for money. And this guy, I'm assuming he put his life savings into Reddit. He YOLO'd it, and he can't afford his house anymore. He did not hedge his bets, man. He did not look into his portfolio. I have not traded Yeti before. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to Yeti. I had a decent amount of Yeti and I sold. And if I just kept it, I would be up a lot right now. So, I've been looking into this. I've been looking into Reddit. It's different, man. It's different now. So back in the day, like I can show you here. Back in the day when Reddit only had like 1 million users, that was like the best time to be on Reddit. Right now, 9 million users. Most of them are probably like bots or spam accounts. And there's really no good due diligence right now coming out of Wall Street Bets. But, I do come back for the memes. David E says, I need hard assets. Hard assets are where you're going to be making a lot of legit money, man. Real estate, there's going to be more and more people on Earth and less space for them to live on. Did I invest in ZOM? No, I did not invest in ZOM. I don't buy penny stocks. ZOM, dude, when you see a lot of YouTubers pumping stocks, that's what I like to stay away from. Other than GME, of course. Orlando, man, he only speaks facts, bro. Orlando, if you want to jump on, just use the same link from the other day, and you can come back on the live stream. We might have Orlando back in the live stream if he wants to jump in. It seems like he's been in the chats for a while, so we give him some time to talk, baby. Look at this. Paul Milliken, I have $225K to invest in Tesla. Do I wait for a crash? Paul, if I had that much money to invest, dude, you got more money than me to invest. I would definitely not wait for a crash. You can do what is known as dollar cost averaging. It's a very, very simple strategy. Every single week, or if we take a look at Tesla, like buying it at 800 the other day was probably a great idea. It was only at 800 for like a few seconds. Right? It was only at like under 800 for less than an hour. This was the best time to get into Tesla. I was really watching Tesla hard last week, but I would do dollar cost average. So every single, month, maybe put in like 10K or 20K. And then after 10 months, you should be all set. 12 months? After 12 months, you would have invested all your money already into Tesla. But yeah, if you're going to do dollar cost averaging, you got to make sure that it's something you're willing to hold for the long term. Yes, Tesla could crash back to like $400. It was, but as long as there's going to be a lot of YouTubers pumping this, I don't think Tesla's going to be crashing anytime soon. Especially if you have like Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, I think he has like millions of dollars invested into Tesla right now. Me personally, I only have like $500 to $1,000 invested into Tesla. But yes, you have to understand like Tesla could be a bit overvalued. Like a lot of people are saying Tesla right now is at fair value. 400 is fair value. So if we look into the research report, a lot of analysts are putting it at $300 at fair value. So you have to really, a lot of people don't see Tesla just as a car manufacturing company. They see it as like a data company or a energy company, right? Because of their, energy network. They have these charge stations all across America. They have solar panel roof systems. They have battery pack systems and your home, so you can just go all electric. So you have to look at Tesla not just as a car factory or car manufacturer. What am I saying? But as a battery company. And as a battery company, these guys are, you know, their market cap could be a lot higher if you look at everything, not just their car manufacturing. Yes, that's my thoughts on Tesla. Personally, I'm bullish on Tesla. I would sell puts. All right. So this was my idea. All right. So if you have a lot of money, like 225,000, you could sell a put. I would sell puts on a weekly basis. So let me give you guys an example of what I would do. Where is it? So I'm looking for, so I would probably pick like a 800 sell strike price, and I would do weeklies, and I would just collect like what, 14, 1500, 1600 bucks every single week. And that's what I would do because, you know, selling puts is a bullish strategy. One thing Robinhood does is they educate you on like what all these option trades are. So you guys can look that up, but I would sell puts as well if I have that much cash, but you need like $80,000 in collateral to make 1,500 bucks every single week, which is a decent amount, right? It's like 2%, almost 2%. So that's more of a advanced strategy that I'm pretty sure only a handful of people in here are able to do that. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people have $80,000 to dump into Tesla right now, but if you do, that's one way to make some money off of Tesla. Only Bitcoin is a good cryptocurrency. All right, that's all I have to say. Only Bitcoin is a good cryptocurrency. Dollar cost average. This is a great comment. This is the only thing I do. So the last thing that I did when it came to dollar cost averaging is from Alibaba. And so from my research, right, Alibaba is worth at least $370. I follow a lot of like obscure YouTube channels that talk about like certain stocks, and these guys literally dive deep into the numbers. These guys know everything when it comes to certain stocks. And one channel that I saw said that Alibaba is worth like $370. If I can find that link, I'll give it to you guys. But so I've been trying to buy as much Alibaba as I possibly can. Right now, I only have 100 shares. So if this goes to $370, it'll be worth a lot more. All right, man. We got Orlando jumping back into this. Give me a second, and be adding this guy into the chat, man. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Can you see me?
Let me try to fix this. Here we go. Orlando, welcome. For anybody that's brand new and doesn't know who Orlando is, basically he's the expert when it comes to real estate, and he does own some stocks. I don't know if you're as heavy into stocks as you are into real estate, but I don't know. Do you want to introduce yourself, man? Damn, Orlando, you just disappeared on me, dude.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, let me get my mic situated.
Yeah, you got to fix your mic, man.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna put you on mute, and you can get that fixed. All right, so I'm gonna have Orlando muted, and we're back in the chat, man. We got Paul H2O in here. Dude, do not buy ZOM. Whatever you do, don't buy ZOM. That's just me personally. I'm not into ZOM. I know some investors are. Go follow JJ Buckner. He knows what ZOM is. I'm not a fan of ZOM personally, just because it's a penny stock and it's too much risk for me. JJ Buckner or Brad Finn, those guys know everything about ZOM, I think, and Tattooed Chef. All right, so we're just going to be waiting for Orlando to jump back in here. So we're in the chat, man. You guys are blowing up this chat. So for anybody that is just tuning in, don't forget to subscribe, and we can get Orlando back in this.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Damn, man. Hold up.
Oh, okay.
Is your audio better?
Yeah. Is it still messed up?
A little bit.
Oh, let me hold on 1 second. Let me change it. Is that better?
It's a lot of echo. It sounds like it's coming out of your something, your computer or something.
Let me try it again.
Don't buy Doge. Do not buy Doge. Oscar is asking, what did I buy recently? My most recent purchase is into Alibaba. I went heavy in Alibaba, 20,000. Hey, Orlando, can you hear me, man? I don't know if it's on my end or what, but could be on my end. It's a little bit laggy right now, dude. Not really sure. I'm not hearing anything from your end, Orlando. Not really sure what's
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's really laggy.
Oh, is it laggy or echoey?
A little bit of both, dude.
Maybe if I hang up and then get out of it.
Yeah. Just try to fix it up. Just try to do. You can join back in, man. Just use the same link I sent you.
Okay, cool. Bye.
All right, man. Some technical difficulty, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think it might be the yeah, Rocky, I think you're right. It might be the internet, but definitely Orlando is legit, man. He knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to real estate. And once you get, that's exactly how I started, the same exact way. Once you make money in real estate and have like enough money to sustain yourself and then make side hustles, you can literally buy whatever stock you want. So a lot of the times, like, I'm not too afraid to just like do YOLO trades like GME and stuff, because I'm going to be completely fine if anything crashes. I'll still have enough money coming in every single month to pay my bills. You know, I still have enough money to be able to save up every single month. And I think that's what a lot of other YouTubers are trying to say. A lot of other YouTubers are doing exactly what I'm doing. Got a lot of new let me know in the chat if you guys are new investors or if you guys been around for a while. Like, what's your story, guys? We have 400 likes in here. Don't forget to drop a like. And definitely, right now we're in the chat, and we are just talking about our investments. We're waiting for Orlando to jump back in. He can jump back in anytime. $30K into GM or paper hands. I got some money, but I don't got that type of money, bro. So we have 1,000 people watching, and the main topic of this channel is supposed to be, this video is supposed to be, is there going to be a crash coming soon? Is there going to be a crash coming soon? And short answer is, I don't think there's going to be a crash coming soon. And if there was, I'm ready. And I want you guys to be as ready as I am, man. I want you guys to be as ready as I am. Because what happened the last time will most likely happen again, man. The only reason why I don't see a crash coming is because of how much the government is trying to stimulate the economy. All right, let's get our boy back.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what it was?
What?
I didn't have the mic turned on. I just had the headset mic turned on, not the my actual microphone turned on.
All right.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, man? You been in the
much.
live for a while?
I have. I was sitting there watching you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Orlando, he was in the last live stream. So welcome back. You want to introduce yourself? I think there's a lot of new people in today's live.
Oh yeah. So my name is Orlando Miner. Basically, what I do is I'm trying to get everybody into their first rental property. I'm really big into real estate. I've been doing real estate for about 15 years plus. I also own a business that does financing on real estate, on commercial real estate. So I've been on both sides of the game for a really long time, and I'm just trying to help as many people out to get into real estate. That's my goal.
Some people are saying it still sounds like a headphones mic.
Oh, does it?
You gotta change the setting. You gotta change the setting a bit. But definitely.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Does that sound like a
Dude, these guys are ripping your audio, dude.
Dude, I'm trying.
He's trying, damn it. He's trying. Dude, we got people saying low volume on Orlando. You gotta turn it up, man.
Dude, I am literally trying. Normally it would say, because I'm using a cam link, normally it would say cam link audio, but it doesn't say that on any of the options. So it's giving me like 6 options to choose from.
Jesus
Christ. Right. So I'm just like, which one is it?
I think it's fine. Last time you had your headphones in, that was good. Those headphones?
Yeah, I had my headphones in. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get into this live stream, and it's different for sure.
Dude, read that comment. Jesus Christ, man.
Orlando's the GOAT, but that audio is trash. Bro, I totally understand it, man. I know the audio is pretty bad. I'm just please forgive me.
Oh my God, dude.
How am I gonna do?
Oh my God, dude. What are you guys doing, man? All right. I think that's enough of people making fun of your audio. All right.
Man, that's crazy.
Do you think, Orlando, do you think there's going to be a market crash this year, next year? What are your thoughts on that?
I think there's going to be a correction. I don't know if it's going to be this. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I really thought it was going to be this year, but it's turning out to be like. I think the economy needs to kind of reset. Once the economy resets, then I think we'll be fine. And that won't happen until we get rid of COVID. And so we got the stimulus check still has to come out, the new stimulus check. And then once all the vaccines come out, I think we're probably looking until early next year is when I'll see a big correction. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen this year. Everything's just too hot, man. Real estate is hot. Stocks are hot. It's just crazy.
Oh, yo, say something.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, dude, your audio works now.
Yeah, I changed it to the 5th option, which is, I guess is the right mic.
Oh, let's go. Drop a like. Drop a like for Orlando's audio. He fixed it.
Now it's clear, huh?
So when it's super clear now. Thanks.
Okay, cool.
So, cool. So when I'm talking about the markets, are you talking about like the stock market or the real estate market, or just in general?
No, I'm talking about the stock market.
Okay. What do you think about
the stock market?
The real estate market.
I think the real estate market is hand in hand with stock market.
Same, me too.
Yeah, I think they're hand in hand, man. So it's gonna take a minute. Because I did a video this year where I basically was like, the real estate market's gonna crash this year, and then I just didn't think there was gonna be any more stimulus money.
Yeah,
there's just a lot of free money out here right now, man. Just so much of it.
How much do you think people that get the stimulus, how much do you think like actually need it, and like the rest like invest it or do something other than like buying food stamp style need it?
That's a loaded question here.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? You don't have to like.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, for real. I think there's a lot of people. I think there's like, I would say majority of people need it, like truly need it. I would say about a good 60-70% need it. And then the other groups out there are just taking advantage of they're not taking advantage of the system. They're taking advantage of the situation so that they can get money and then invest it. Right. So I don't like saying people will take advantage of the system, because I don't think taking advantage of the system is just, if someone came to you, even though you didn't need it, and they came to you and said, we're going to give you $4,000 a month. You don't need it, but are you going to take it? Most people will say yes.
I think it's the opposite, dude. I think it was like 80% don't really need it and 20% need it. That's why that's why all these like the stock market is on fire. Like where do you think all this money is coming from?
Well, so I think maybe we're looking at it different. When I say need it, so let's just say you're a waitress, right? Or you're a busboy or something. And let's just say you were making, and I'm not saying busboys or waitresses make this, but let's just say you're making $2,000 a month, right? Let's just say you're making $2,000 a month, right? And the government is offering you $4,000 in unemployment. Okay. I would say that you still need unemployment because you have a deficit of $2,000 that you're not making. So you make your $2,000, but then the other $2,000 you invest it, or you put it into stock or GME or something like that. I still consider that group of people still needed it, even though they're kind of using their money for essentials and then also invested it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. The way I think about it is, if you have there's going to be a lot of people that have jobs and like no jobs, like unemployed, completely unemployed. I think those people really need it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that too.
Yeah, I think the only time it will crash is when like the stimulus, the government just stops giving people money. That's the only time I see it crashing.
And that time is coming though.
Yeah, eventually it's going to dry up. You can't just keep printing money out. That's why Bitcoin is going up so much.
Dude, it's just so
Bitcoin
much
at 50,000. That's like
50,000.
The last time I checked was 48, but you can basically say it's 50,000.
Remember a couple of last year they were talking about it getting to 50,000, and it was just like crazy. Like, if people were thinking to themselves like, 50,000, how is that ever going to get to 50,000?
But like ever since I got in, there's been people saying like, yes, this is going to go to 100,000. So like I've seen it before. You just don't believe it until it does happen.
Yeah, man, it's you're right. Do you think it's going to 100?
There was one YouTuber called Justin O, and he used to be a hedge fund analyst, so he used to work on Wall Street. And I've been watching his channel a lot. Like, I met him on Brian Jung's channel, and he said he sees like Bitcoin going to like 500,000, but not anytime soon. Like maybe like 7-10 years down the line.
$500,000? Man, that's rough.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it, but it could happen.
I mean, were you one of the early investors into Bitcoin, or were you just
the earliest that I got into Bitcoin was at like I got in 2017. My first Bitcoin, I think I got it roughly around like 14,000. So yeah, you could call that like early compared to now.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw it way back in the day, and I was like, nah. I think I invested in gold instead.
Gold? Oh, nice.
Somebody, what is a Starlink? What's that?
Starlink is is Elon Musk's newest venture. It's basically he wants like internet for the entire world.
That makes sense.
So
they said I live in a third world country or something.
No, I think because your video is like glitching out a little bit. So I think
I don't know why that is. Like I said, I have it plugged up directly into my modem here. So, and I get like, what is it? 400, 500.
It's your upload. Your upload needs to be like at 30 gig, 30 megabytes per second. Like once I had to upgrade my commercial plan to 30, and
you got a commercial one.
Yeah, because I'm not in my house. I'm in my office.
Oh yeah. So I wonder what mine's is. I wonder what the upload is.
Damn, man! If only these guys knew, you could just like snap their arm in half in like a second. These guys. Do you guys know who Orlando is? He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you met him right now, he would just snap your arm, man. These guys don't know. Bro. These guys don't know.
It's all good, bro. I get it. This is the internet, man.
Yeah, man. Internet.
Hey, guys, look, I got the audio fixed. Now just give me a chance to fix the internet thing.
Yeah. I can't even think anymore, dude. I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes.
Dude, you've been going for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How's your week? What's up?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how was your weekend, man?
It was good, man. It was, spent time with the wife, no kids. So it was really good, man. I had a good time. You?
Same. I took Friday off. I took today off. I mean, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And on Friday, I actually met some creators, but they're more behind the scene type of creators. Like I wanted somebody to help me make like a website. And I was throwing like all these crazy ideas at them, and they were just like writing it down. And then after they told me like how much it might cost, and it was like 10,000. And I was just like, maybe I told them to do too much stuff. It's like 10,000, dude. That's just like on the business 10, side. Yeah, that's on the business side.
Wow, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, I don't know anything about creating websites and all that stuff, so I think I just need to look more into it.
Yeah. What website are you trying to create, though?
Just like a personal website, and maybe even like a stock tracking website.
So I did a personal website for myself.
Yeah, I think you told me you use a Kajabi, right?
Yeah, no. That's for my course. I did a personal website. It's just a regular WordPress website.
Okay, WordPress. Maybe.
Yeah, it's just my name, OrlandoMiner.com.
What were you gonna ask earlier?
No, I was just gonna ask: what's going on with any of these cannabis stocks and stuff?
Dead. I think it's completely dead. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, no, man.
Our last video was about Sundial. I mean, we could take a look.
Right.
Take a look at what's.
Let me look right now.
I mean, but Sundial is aftermarket, so Sundial growers back to $2. Back to $2. This used like just a few months ago. Just a month ago, it was worth 56 cents.
Man, that's crazy.
I mean, damn, man. It's like the harder, like the faster they pump up, they can just come crashing down at just as fast. But people just see like the upside,
crazy.
They get FOMO. They want to YOLO into it. You only live once, so I'm gonna just put this money in here and just let it ride, and it comes crashing down. I think next week might be a really red week. That's what I'm thinking.
Thinking so?
Yeah, just like everybody gets to calm down. Like the last few weeks has been pretty, epic, right? This is like the first 3-day weekend in a while. So I think a lot of people are just going to calm down and be like, maybe I shouldn't buy into these penny stocks.
Yeah, man, these penny stocks, I really don't, I don't know. I really don't like penny stocks because I don't know. I just feel like you can pump them up too easy, and especially on you as a YouTuber,
Yeah. What do you think about the YouTubers who keep saying like this penny stock will 10x?
Yeah, I just
think is that just the hustle? Is that the hustle or like?
Yeah, it's a hustle that's like on the line of illegal. Like,
you think it's illegal or just like illegal would be like on the high end, right? And then on the low end would probably just be like immoral.
Right. And so I think there's this gray area.
Yeah.
There's this gray area where the government it's like, I guess technically it wouldn't be illegal, but I don't know about you, but as just doing YouTube, I don't want to really do anything that's like in that gray area. I don't want YouTube to pull the plug on me. I definitely don't want government people knocking on my door asking me why am I doing this, and I don't want any of my money taken away and my accounts frozen. So
dang, yeah, that's true. They could freeze your accounts. They could.
Yeah, I don't want any of that, man. I don't want any of that trouble. No smoke, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm really against that as far as that on the YouTube side, personal wise. But like as a watcher and listen to someone talking about why you should do this and why you should do that, I'm just always cautious on that because I'm wondering like what's in it for that person. Why are you telling
what's his agenda?
What's his angle? Okay. Why are they pushing up this, or why are they telling me to invest in it? And most of the time, and this is the truth, most of the time when I see people do that, it normally doesn't have there's no research behind it. It's just, hey guys, you guys should invest in these because they're up and hot. Look at the trend. And then they show you a chart of it going up, and then that's about it. That's not enough for me. Not for me.
Yeah. Like I've seen those videos too. That's why I think like penny stocks is just trash, man. I started with penny stocks because I was watching you. Like I fell for all these tricks. Like these guys are like, oh yeah, do penny stocks, man. You just need to make 1% a day, and then after you do 1% every day for the whole year, that's 300 something percent. Like I fell for stupid stuff like that, and that's why I'm more conservative. I think you're more conservative too.
I am more conservative, but to be honest with you, man, a lot of people, you're
not going to get rich off of it. No one's going to get rich off penny stocks.
No, and to be honest with you, when you work so hard for your money, man, can you fathom losing all of it and starting over again? Like that's a fear of mine. I don't want that. Like so. I'm pretty sure everybody doesn't want that. Can you imagine losing everything because you put all of your bets on one stock or a penny stock or something, and it didn't turn out like you thought you was going to turn out, and you lose everything? Man, not for me.
Yeah,
not for me.
Same.
So I've and not only that, but have you seen what's been going around with the government, the IRS, SEC, and all these other government agencies? They've been coming down on some YouTubers. They really have.
Which ones?
So I saw that. What is that guy? The guy with the red hair. I forgot his name. He's pretty big. Warrior Trading. I saw him.
Oh yeah.
I saw. Who else? There was this group of guys that were doing selling courses, telling people they can get guaranteed returns.
Yeah, the guarantee is how you get in trouble. Guarantee. When you say guarantee. But can you guarantee that penny stocks are a really bad investment? You probably can't say that, right?
No, you can't. You can't.
Even though most likely it could be true. Most likely it's true.
Yeah, but you can't say it, like you can't say that. So, but what I can say is, man, you just got to really control your risk when it comes to all this stuff, man. It's so much information out here on the internet, on YouTube.
And a new investor can't tell what's real and what's not.
They can't tell what's real and what's not, and so, dude, I learned that when I was on Clubhouse. That I learned that newbies can't tell the difference between what's true and what's not.
Yep. Because
I would hear some of the advice on Clubhouse, and I would just be like, if I had hair, I'd be pulling it out. I'd be like, man,
maybe you used to have it until you listen to Clubhouse.
And so I just kind of, just said, I can't believe people are listening. And people would show up back in these rooms and just continue to eat it up. But you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I can't go on Clubhouse anymore. Like I try. And
Is that the reason why?
I try to listen in, and I'm just like, what?
Is that the reason why?
Yeah, like I mean, I want to go on Clubhouse, like I want it to be successful, but I go in and I'm just like, no, not just that. Like people like messing around. It's like it's just you don't know what rooms to go in, and like you're kind of wasting your time. It's like on YouTube, if you click on a video that with a good title that says like, oh, how to do this, how to fix your toilet, you know what you're gonna get when you go into it. But on Clubhouse, it's gonna be completely random.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be completely random.
We got super chat. How do you feel about the channel Business Lifestyle Hacks with Jonathan talking about stocks? Good, bad, full of smoke. I never heard of his channel.
That is.
I don't want to give him too much. I don't want to give him a shout out. Business Lifestyle Hacks.
I don't know, man. Business Lifestyle Hacks.
So
I don't know. I can't really comment on it until I see his channel.
So I was thinking like, what could cause a crash if it did in the stock market? And I think one of the things that could cause a crash is like SPACs, because like there's so many SPACs coming into the markets, and yeah, I think it's like the new trend. People don't want to IPO like the regular way anymore. People just want to merge with a SPAC and just open up. It's a lot of benefits doing it, but I can only imagine if like
cost,
like CIV, if that doesn't fall through, and because there's so many rumors that Lucid is gonna merge with them. Do you know about CCIV?
No, I don't know about CCIV.
So basically,
but I do know about the facts.
It's gonna be, a lot of people are thinking that this is gonna be the new Tesla, right? So people are investing a lot of money into it, even though it's just rumored that it could be. So potentially, like right now, it's pretty hyped up. And if the rumor comes out that it's not true, that it's not going to be the next Tesla, I can only imagine how much it's going to hurt the market.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody's trying to get in pre-IPO, man. That's where the money is.
Like when a SPAC is new, it only comes on the market for like $10, right? And right now CCIV is like $33. So the price is already built into it. It's like you're not going to really get a good deal anymore if you're going to be buying something like that.
Man, there's just so many of these financial instruments that are coming out.
Yeah,
that are just so brand new, man. I don't even know how you keep up with it.
It's like through the chat, like they keep spamming it, and like I was like, all right, they keep talking about it. I probably gotta look into it a little bit, and then like after I just go look into it.
Is it snowing down there where you're at?
No, but we have like a cold front. It's pretty cold. It was snowing a lot last week.
It's like a blizzard out here.
I saw your short, and you were like doing mailers, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
For real estate.
Hustler.
Hey man, I'm trying, dude,
That's
and it
smart
still
though.
probably won't gonna. Yeah, I'm trying, man, but you will see what happens, man. It's
I
just.
mean, you can tell the audience. I don't think they saw the short. I saw it.
Oh yeah, man. It's a little short of man hustling, trying to get these mailers out so you can so I can get into some rental properties or buy some apartment buildings on the cheap. See if someone want to sell it.
I think it's a good idea to do it on a like a blizzard. People are like, man, I
Yeah.
need to get out of this place. I don't want to shovel any more snow.
Oh man, yeah, man. It's been great, man. I can't deny. Do you guys know about?
No, I clicked the wrong one.
Where? Oh, I do real estate in St. Louis, the St. Louis Metro East. Yeah. So yeah, man. The real estate out here is pretty. Throw down some bars. This chat is funny, bro. Yeah, the Midwest is it's pretty good when it comes to prices. I just wish you would have like that bump up like you guys got in Boston.
For like the
Yeah.
main cities. Are there any good
Yeah,
good universities down there?
yeah, we're a big hospital or medical city. So
Medical city.
Washington University is really big here.
Mhm.
What other? We got SLU. We're just really heavy on like doctors. Like dude, we probably we're not only are we have a bunch of universities that are medical, produce a lot of doctors and nurses and whatnot and surgeons, but we also have like a lot of hospitals, a lot.
I think that's the
So
same with Boston. It's like a university town, and like we got Brigham's, Mass General, a lot of good hospitals over here too.
Yeah. So so if something happened to you, you got a hospital to go to.
Yeah.
No, man. But other than that, though, what else do you see going on in the market that you think that right now that you're trying to capitalize on? Like, what's your main goal?
So there's the Wall Street bet stuff. I kind of want to put that behind me. It's like it's like pretty trash now, Wall Street bets. So I've been looking into Alibaba, and I think that's like I just put like about 20,000 in Alibaba over the last like month. So that's like my main thing right now. I think it's gonna do pretty well, just because like it's the Amazon of China, but they haven't got pumped up like how Amazon got pumped up since the crash in back in March of last year.
Right.
So right now it's worth like 270, 265, and I see the price being like at 370 at the highest. So it's a pretty good deal right now. If
And they haven't split or anything, right?
No. Like they have their hands in so much stuff. Like they have their hands in EV. They have like 2 EV companies. Yeah. And
Are they doing more than Amazon?
Yeah, they're doing everything Amazon's doing, basically. But like there's not a lot of coverage on it just because it's not a American company, right? It's in China, it's far away. People are still thinking like Jack Ma's missing. So it's just like
even though he was playing golf.
Even though he's playing golf and like doing like charity stuff. But people don't like it just because it's not in America. It's not American made or something like that,
Yeah, man, but it's the amount of people, 1 billion people. And I know a lot of people throw that number out like, oh man, but it's a lot more than just 1 billion people. It's a lot of people moving from that lower class to that middle class, more buying power. It's just a lot of stuff going on with China. So I understand it, but I also think that it's kind of weird how that works. Like a lot of people won't buy into Alibaba because they don't understand it, but that doesn't apply to US. Like you cannot understand something in the US and people will still buy it because it's a US company, which kind of is weird, but that's the way it goes.
I mean, I don't understand people buying into like these biopharmaceutical companies. Like they just talk like I'm reading the description and it's like complete gibberish to me. And people are like, should I buy this? Should I buy this? I was like, what did they make, man? Like, what, trying to make a drug? What are they doing? Nobody freaking knows.
Yeah, but man, if it's just a new age of getting into stocks, and I'll sound like an old man by saying, stocks are gamified now, like, with Robinhood and whatnot. It's just so easy. It's just so easy because I'm a guy who's not really into stocks like that, and I was using like M1 Finance, and I was just using a regular brokerage account like Fidelity. And my first time really using Robinhood was when I bought those options on the AMC and whatnot. Right?
Wow, you got in late then. You just
Say it
opened your
again?
account. You
What,
just
my
opened
Robinhood
your
account?
like in
No.
a few months?
No. It was open before. I had put some stock in for my son, and I was just trying to teach him about stocks. And so I just had some stocks in there rolling. But I never opened up that app. I just bought those stocks and then I was just done. Right.
Yeah.
And so most of my moving when it comes to stocks are in like my Fidelity account, and I got an M1 account. And that was my first time actually using the Robinhood app. And dude, it was so easy. It was like playing my PlayStation.
It's
That's
like
how easy it was.
Whenever you put in money, there's like confetti coming down, and you're just like,
Oh
whoa,
man.
all these, all the colors and everything. It just makes you want to use it even more.
Dude, it was like, this is just crazy. I was like, because I was trying to hurry up and get my money in and buy some options before it kind of, before I lost the opportunity. And Robinhood was like, hey, don't worry, Orlando. If you go ahead and you get into the gold, we'll give you $5,000 up front.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
No, I think it's like 50,000 now.
Is it
instant deposits? Well, mine's like at
dude,
50,000.
Dude, mine's is like mine's when I just opened it and I'm just started using it, it was like at $5,000, and I was just like $5,000 just instant deposits before it even clears. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
then when you want to take your money out, it's like a week. It takes like a week.
Right. No, but I love that about it. And I think even though Robinhood messed up and stopped me from buying and all that other stuff, and I think it's just really hard for individuals to get past the fact it's so easy to use. It's just so easy to use. Look at Webull, man. Webull is very confusing to me. Mm-hmm. I love the stocks. I really do. I love the fact that you can get the the 2 stocks for free and all that other stuff. That you can't beat that. That's free money.
Yeah.
Like why not get that, right? But as a platform, it's a little hard to use with all the graphs and stuff shooting up all over all over your phone. That's just my opinion on that.
I mean, I completely agree with you. I don't think anybody. A lot of people left Robinhood, but I think people are still going to be using Robinhood for years. Like I would buy that Robinhood stock when they IPO.
Oh yeah. When do you know when that's happening?
I don't know. I heard like I was watching a podcast. I can show you guys. And it was Vlad and Chamath. They were like talking about everything that happened. It was a pretty good podcast. And they were saying like, why don't they IPO just to retail investors, right? Instead of having the hedge funds like buy in first. So just have like all the retail investors like come in and like if they want to buy it, they can buy it. I think that's a crazy idea.
That's a nuts idea, man.
Let's see.
Wonder if that
is it this one. I'll just link it for everybody so they can watch it. Came out a few
Now
days
wait,
ago. But I know a lot of people still hate this guy, man.
Well, what's his deal?
The CEO of Robinhood, Vlad.
Oh man, dude, I watched. Have you seen that? Was he on CNBC or?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, I
on
think it was at
CNBC
CNBC.
and CNN.
Oh man, that was probably the worst interview I've ever seen. Like I was sitting there watching that interview, and I just was like looking at TV, like, yeah, I want to hear the reason why you blocked me from buying more. You know, like that's what I was about, and he didn't say much. He didn't say much. He didn't say anything. Matter of fact, I actually think CNBC was softballing them questions. So,
I mean, he talks a lot in this one. He goes on for like almost the whole entire podcast. So if anybody he dives a lot deeper into like why he did it, and basically it was just a regulatory decision. Like he couldn't not do it. He just didn't have enough capital in his accounts to continue going. He needed like $3 billion if he wanted to keep doing it, but that's what he said. Who knows?
yeah, I don't know. I think that slowed down the whole GME thing anyway. Like when they did that, it paused it, you know? So who knows, man?
I think this might be a good thing in the short term for anybody that wants to get into Robinhood IPO or like when they do IPO. Like it'll be a lot cheaper, right?
Yeah, it sure will be cheaper. It sure will be cheaper, man. But we'll see how it turns out, though. I mean, like, they're not going to do a SPAC, you don't think?
I'm not sure how they're gonna. I don't think so.
Yeah, let's hope not. We'll see what happens, man. But I don't know. You got how much do you have money? How much money do you have invested in Tesla?
Probably less than 1,000.
Oh, okay. So you're
Yeah,
not really
not
big
much.
on it.
I'm looking to buy in more because now like it took a dip to like 800 or around $800. I was gonna buy some. I was gonna sell some options on it, sell some puts. Are you invested in Tesla?
Nah. I'm still recovering from my AMC butt kicking.
I think we all are, man. We all are.
You know, so I mean, the good thing about it is I get to write it off on taxes, but that's about it.
So you already, you already like closed out your options on it and everything.
Yeah, I was forced to because I didn't make any money on it.
Okay.
It was on Robinhood. You know, they'll close it they'll close it for you.
Okay.
Right before the closing bell. So I was sitting. So my put was that hoping that it would drop down to 4.
Yeah.
On AMC, and it didn't happen. Obviously.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just like, well, so I lost my tail on that one.
It's all right, man. I think
Yeah, but go ahead.
I think you make a lot more to cover it.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it, man. It was one of those things where it was money I was gambling anyway. So if I would have won big, I would have been happy, or won it all, I would have been happy. If I would have lost it like I did, I was fine with that too. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's how I like to really play the stock market. If I'm going to do a YOLO move or something like that, then it has to be money that I am not afraid of losing. Like that's just the way it is.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump back into the chat, see what these guys are talking about. Yeah, just CoinHawk crypto. He's saying what we're basically saying.
Pretty much.
Alexander, he's a YOLO type of investor.
Oh yeah, man. That's crazy. see what else is going on. Finance.
Are you looking to make any like big purchases when it comes to stocks? Or are you kind of just like waiting out the hype?
Yeah, so the problem that I have with stocks right now is I just think that everything's is extremely high priced. Like I feel like we're at the top end of everything.
Yep.
Like everything has just been pushed up. Some stuff may be completely overpriced. And I just feel like a correction is coming. I don't know when it's going to come. It could be next week. It could be 6 months from now. It could be next year. I don't know. But I think it's better for me to use my money to go ahead and invest when that dip happens. I just think everything is too expensive right now.
So do you have like cash saved up?
Yeah, I do. But I have cash saved up for is mainly for my real estate because you got to be liquid.
Yep.
But yeah, it's for stock too. It's just for any investment opportunity.
Yeah, I actually was explaining to the chat the exact same strategy that you just said. It's like I have enough. Yeah, I have enough money to put another buy another property, but I can use that money for stocks if I wanted to.
Right. I'm really, yeah, dude, that is how it is, man. I'm trying to do the same thing where the opportunity, I want to be ready if the opportunity comes up, instead of have to just scrambling to try to make things happen.
Exactly.
That's really my biggest thing. Yeah, man. And then I think the stimulus is going to get passed. And I would say at the beginning of March, I think the stimulus is going to get passed. And dude, once that stimulus gets passed, man, all this money is just going to just flow everywhere. I don't know if you've seen that. Oh man, I don't know if you've seen, what's the guy named? The Shark Tank guy?
Mark
Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary.
No, Kevin O'Leary. Yeah, he was talking about, he was yelling on CNBC saying like he wants the government to stop giving away so much free money because it's hurting the market,
making the markets too overvalued.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It's I mean, if you really think about it, it makes the market very hard to read. Yeah, it makes it very hard to read. Because
I mean, the people that are in it are probably loving it too, but I think a lot of people are just like waiting on something to happen as well.
Yeah. I mean, like, could you imagine if you're a stockbroker, right, on Wall Street, you're like, oh wow, this is great because no matter what I tell my clients to invest in, it's going to go up. Right? That's the way it's looking right now. Everything is just going up. But with all this influx of new money, I'm telling you, the higher that this stuff goes, the it's going to have a really steep fall. A really steep fall, man.
Did you get that information that is going to come out in March? Like, where'd you get that information? The stimulus.
Oh, I get that information off of what is it, like C-SPAM or whatever it is. Not that it's coming out, that they're going to pass the bill. That's when they scheduled to pass the bill in March.
Okay.
So it's already passed the Senate, right? So it's got to pass the House. So that's what we're waiting on. Even though the House is going to pass it, we still got to get through
the bureaucracy of it.
Last week was the Trump impeachment thing. Now that's over. Now they're going to focus on the stimulus stuff. So we have that. So thank God all that stuff is over and we can kind of move forward on the stimulus and unemployment.
And then in like April, May, there'll be the tax refunds coming in.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Right.
I forgot about that. And not only not only are there going to be tax refunds, but here's the thing about it. If you were an individual who didn't get your stimulus check during the back in whenever, right? When you do your 2020 taxes, let's just say in 2019, because that's what they use your taxes on for you to get the stimulus. Let's just say you made over $75,000 in 2019, right? But then when you do your taxes, and if you've made less than 75,000, this is as a single individual, right? Or one person, then you will get your tax refund in your with your tax return. So a lot of people who never even receive their tax, that receive the stimulus check, will receive it with their refund. So that's even more money in people's pocket, man. More money.
I didn't even know that. I know that people are getting like debit cards now, not even checks. They're just getting a card. Jesus.
Yeah. You get debit cards.
Any way they can get you money, man, they'll get you money.
Dude, look at this. Unemployment is sending you debit cards. Unemployment is sending you debit cards to get your money.
I think it's just political stuff, man.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. And the amount of fraud that's going on in this, it's ridiculous. I saw an article that Ohio said that they had 30 or 40% of their unemployment was fraud.
Jesus. Ohio?
Yeah, Ohio.
I know there was like a rapper who was rapping about it, and like he's a fraud. Like he like scammed people for like millions of dollars for the PPP loans and stuff like that.
Dude. I don't know why people think they're going to get away from it. And I think people think that they're going to get away with it because they think to themselves, oh, well, the government's so busy. They got so many people to give this out to, legitimate people. I can just slip in this stolen identity and I'll be just fine. And I'm telling you, yeah, that may be true that the government's busy right now, but they won't be busy after this is over.
There's a paper trail. You know what I'm saying?
It's a paper trail, man. Come on. I'm in the banking industry, man. And I can tell you right now, I have seen some crazy stuff that people have tried to get through. And I just be like, come on, bro. I literally call people and say, come on, bro, you know this bank statement ain't real. Like, the numbers don't even add up on the side. Why are you photocopying bank statements? Like,
so it's like someone else's bank statement, man, but they're using it for their own. Is that it?
No, what they do is they use their own bank statement, right? But then they go on to like a photocopier, and then they paste like little numbers and stuff on the balances and stuff like that, and then photocopy it to make it look like it's one complete document. But it's very easy to spot when Wells Fargo's name is not centered and it looks all wonky, you know, like, or how about, I mean, you had $1,000 and then there was a debit of $200, but then it says your balance is $300. Like, how is that possible? Like, I could do math. Like, it's weird, man. People do stuff like that. Oh no, man, it must have been a mistake. You know, it must have been a mistake. Wells Fargo sent me the wrong statement. They messed up. Yeah, Wells Fargo does that.
Man, they know how to manage their money. I don't know what these guys are talking about. It's a bad idea.
Man, you got a nice little nest egg there, man.
Yeah, this is nice, man. This portfolio is like generating like roughly, $800 a week from my options. These options here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So it's good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Where'd you start off from? How much was it initially?
0.
Oh, 0?
Yeah, I started just like a few hundred bucks every week. I put 100, and then I just started to up it.
Really, man?
And now,
and how much work? How many years is this? A couple years?
2 years.
Oh, dude, that's excellent.
But the thing is, I should have just stayed with this one brokerage. Instead, I have 2 to 3. Like I'm using M1 Finance as well.
Oh, okay.
I think if I just stayed with one, like this would be a lot bigger, but it's whatever.
Oh, you mean if you just would have took all the money and just kept it in this one?
I diversified the portfolios. Diversified brokerages.
You know, like the saying goes, hindsight is 20/20, right? So, you know, you look at it and you go, I mean, I probably would have diversified too, just in case. Because you never know what's gonna happen.
I think Robinhood is like they have their insurance up to like 250,000 because there's they have that what is it, SPIC? Forgot what it's called.
Let's
jump into the chat. Let's see what these guys are saying. HCMC. I think we talked about that last week. Another penny stock. Sonny Kang saying, Bruce, you make thousands of dollars. Don't you have heat at home? Why are you wearing a jacket? Damn, dude. Come on, man. I can't be comfortable. Dude, utilities get expensive, dude. Cut back on utility bill.
Especially when it's -1 here where I'm at in St. Louis.
Damn. It's colder over there than over here.
It's insane. I can't imagine what Chicago is. Chicago is probably inhumane for humans.
I've never been to Chicago.
Know? Oh man. It's not fun in the winter, man. That wind, it feels like 1,000 blades hitting you in the face. Yeah.
All right, man. I think like my energy is way too low right now. Yeah,
cool, bro.
Cut this live stream a little bit short. Do you want to have anything to say before we end this?
No, man. I really appreciate it, guys. I love coming on the channel and chatting with everybody. So, you know, if you're into real estate, check me out on my channel. I would love to teach you how to get into some real estate.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Bruce.
I'll add Orlando in the description, and you guys can jump on his channel if you guys want to learn about real estate investing. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you again in the next live stream. See ya.
Yeah, man. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.